This should be a quick but useful lesson. We're going to talk mostly about AutoSum, which is one of the most common shortcuts. So you probably know this one already. If you don't, that's fine. Filling down and filling right. So Alt and then the equals key is AutoSum. Filling down, that's really cool, and filling right is also really good. And a lot of people will use like a copy and paste, and that's just a lot of extra, movement, even if you are using just the keyboard. I'm going to show you this, and these two right here should be a huge time saver. This one too, but it's a little common, so you might already know it. Anyway, let's dig in. Okay, you may be familiar with the AutoSum feature because it's kind of common. However, I'm going to show you how you can combine that with some other functions and be even more dangerous in Excel. So we're going to use fill down, fill right, and AutoSum together. I'll throw in a couple other things at you, and it should be fun. So let's go over to our demo. A quick review of the AutoSum feature. Basically what it does is it sums a bunch of amounts that are directly above it. Alt equals, it just took the whole range above, and then press the enter key. You see the number 96, 89, 12, and then let's highlight above to check it, and you can see we can check that amount 96, 89, 12. So our AutoSum worked correctly. Okay, so in here we pressed Alt ASA to get quarters organized, because we're going to do something a little different here to demonstrate the fill down and fill right commands. So let's add a couple. Let's do Q1. Let's try this out. Anyway, so what we want to do is use a sum if statement to get everything for Q1. And then if you remember Shift F3, there we go, we jump into our function arguments dialog box. So we got our range, we're going to sum if. This is the range that we're going to use the if statement on. And we need to make that absolute, so there you go. The criteria is 1, and then we're going to want to sum this range. So wherever you get a 1 for the 1 quarter, it's going to total it up. So there you go. Let's do a double check real quick. Make sure it's working. 327.016, and that's the exact number we got. Okay, cool. So you see that worked. Let's play around with this formatting a little bit. You remember everything we have. Oh, that looks good. So if you remember, that was Ctrl Shift 4. We got this. It's formatted. It looks great. Basically, we want to do the same thing in these cells below. So how can we do that quickly? Well, one of the things we can try is Ctrl D. So we just copied the formula down, and all we want to do is change that 1 to a 2, and this one will be a 3, and this one will be a 4. Using the Control copy down function, we put a formula in one cell and it copied it all the way down. And the more cells you have, the more you'll appreciate, the more rows you have, the more you'll appreciate this function. It's definitely going to help you out. The way to do that, again, you highlight an entire column. So you highlight cell you want to copy down from, you highlight everything in below it, press Ctrl D, and it copies the same formula all the way down. That Ctrl D is really useful. Also, you can use Ctrl D to copy the cell that's directly above it. So right there, I just pressed Ctrl D and it copied that down. You can also do the exact same thing if you want to copy across a row, pressing Ctrl R. So see, we press Ctrl R and it copied this from the left. So using those and using them on a range can help you to move your formulas all the way across instead of copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. So practice using these as a combination and you're going to be really fast with your calculations.